New mic, y'all. New mic. Okay, hold on. Cause who would have thought? Who would have thought I would be too short for the frame? This high? Yeah, this is high enough. Okay, let's get started. Let's hope that the mic works, y'all. Let's hope it works. So, let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ocean Bayha, but if that's too much of a tongue twister, then you can call me Ocean B. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, it's gonna be named Battle Scars. And I'm not even gonna maybe I will get into it, because who knows where this video is gonna go. Yeah, we're not sitting this way. Okay, who knows where this video is going to go, but yeah, title of the video is Battle Scars. And let's just mention quickly the fact that I have not posted, well, I posted a couple videos a couple weeks ago, but I haven't posted aside from that in months. And obviously a lot has happened, and it's supposed to be a journey, and there'll be like a recap, a little bit of what has happened and kind of what's been moving and what's been going. But I feel like all of that will come in time. I'm trying not to put too much pressure on being, because it's new, and you know, we're still figuring out our lives, and we're still figuring out how we feel about certain things and things like that, and how to voice that. So yeah, battle scars. Let's get into my notes here. So low-key, how I'm gonna like go about this video is like talking about being crazy, because y'all, I got to a point where I felt like I was losing it, you know, like I lost complete faith in myself and what I'm able to do and what I'm capable of doing and where I'm supposed to go. And I feel like to a certain extent, when you have a dream, when you have a vision, when you're like striving for something great, or you're striving for something bigger, like you're trying to see further than what you're at, where you're at the moment. And to a certain extent, you need to be crazy for that. Like you need to have a certain level of you need to have a certain level of craziness, because you are literally trying to go into something you've never tested before, or maybe the people around you have never tested before, have never gone that far, have never attempted to soar that high. And so there's a certain level of craziness that comes with that. Can we let's before we get too crazy, let's define the word, okay? Let's define what it means to be crazy, okay, y'all? Crazy by definition. Maybe I can put it like somewhere right here, because there's lots of room right here. New background. Yeah. Let's not even get into that. Let's not get into that, okay? Crazy means you're deluded, right? What does deluded mean? Deluded means you're out of touch with reality. It means your perception, your reality may not be coherent with what is presented in front of you, or what the construct of the form, or what the symbol of the physical world represents. Okay, that's basically what it means. But if we're talking about what that then means, you need to be able to define what reality is, and that's a whole philosophical question itself. It's like, are we being subjective, or are we being objective? That's a whole video in itself. I'm not going to get into that, but I believe in the objective, and one day I'll get into that. But let's say I speak only in the objective. That means there is a specific way that reality can be represented, and so in that definition, that means there's a crazy. It means there's something that could be different than what is really in front of you, you know? Now, how do we perceive someone who is crazy? So most of the time when we're saying the definition of crazy, we're basically saying that this person is somehow different than what we all know to be true, which then, yes, what is actually true? But guys, keep up here, okay? So we're assuming that this person lost the regular behavior, what's to be expected from them, but then should we set an expectation to them? Like, are we basically saying that there's a specific way that this person is supposed to respond, supposed to act, and supposed to behave, is what we're saying, if it's crazy and outside of the norm? There's other words you could describe what I'm trying to say as well, but I think I like to stay in the realm of crazy because it's a matter of perception. It's a matter of the person's experience in contrast to the rest of other people's experiences. So now we consider them. I have a feeling that this video is going to be short, guys. Gonna be short, and I'm saying this for myself because I have a feeling that I will want to not film or not post this if it's too short, or not speak about the topic if it's too short, because I haven't been in front of the camera, like sat in front of camera and filmed in a minute, like, and don't get me wrong, I love to do it. It's my rant platform. I'm just kidding. It's a platform where I also kind of express what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, and I feel like there's a lot that I feel like I need to discuss because so much has happened with me, and even my tone of voice, even my character, I feel like is transforming a little bit, and I feel as though there's like an ambivalent thing going on, something that's not really being said as I'm expressing myself, and it's holding me back a little bit. And I like to put out the best content that I can, or put out the best version of myself that I can, and I just have a feeling that today's not gonna be one of those days, and I need to cut myself some slack. Guys, you're not understanding, like, me sitting up here and just talking and just being myself is so transformative for me. I feel like I've been caged in my own space, in my own self. I haven't really been out there in general, like just being out there as a person, you know, like being myself, you know. If you get me, you get me. Like, if you know when you're just not being yourself, you're a little bit too like should I not, maybe stay away, maybe like watch out, you never know. Like, that's the energy we're on right now, and it's rough because I want this video to be good for me and you, but mostly for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I feel like this is me proving to myself that I'm gonna keep doing this, because guys, I really want to do this. That's why I keep coming back. Because this is where I want to be. I want to be here. Okay, so let's go back to the definition. What was I saying? People, who do we consider crazy? Okay, now there's the crazy in the sense where, like, y'all, we don't have to take words personally. Like, we do not have to take words personally. Words have definitions, words have meaning, and by definition, crazy just means like you lost your mind, like you completely lost touch with reality. And I think to a certain extent, and there is reason I'm a little iffy with this topic, is just because I think that it's one of those things that is on a spectrum. There's like a spectrum of crazy, because if you even think about the best inventors out there, they were crazy to a certain extent. Like, they were considered abnormal, they were considered crazy, they were considered like out of it when they were creating what they needed to create, you know. Look at me trying to be cute right now in this situation. y'all anyways, yeah, so there's a spectrum, I would say. Like, let's say worst to least, you know. And worst is like you don't even know your name. Like my friend, you were given a name at birth, and then there's, okay, you think that wearing green every single day is the best option for you. There's I don't know my name, and then there's like green is the fashion statement. Okay, says the girl who has blue everywhere. Like everywhere, everything I have is blue. If you don't know, I like blue. Okay, ocean, blue, Pacific. Did you catch on? Anyways, so yeah, there's like a spectrum of things, and so I like to be like, okay, it's just how far are you from what is so obvious that no one could literally argue unless they were blind, you know, or deaf or mute or can touch, if their senses were not functioning at its most optimal speed. Okay, that's what we're gonna say its definition may stem from. Okay, now how I feel about the word, can I be honest? The word triggers me. Okay, it triggers me because I went into a season of partial delusion, and when I say partial delusion, I don't mean literal delusion. I mean where the world says, when I say world, if y'all know me, you know what I mean by world. Okay, I don't remember what episode that is. That's maybe episode 4 or 5. Yeah, the world that you're in. Yeah, the world that you're in is telling you that you're obviously out of pocket, you don't know what you're doing. But me, y'all, I have a vision. I know where I'm going. Okay, I don't like that word. Don't just toss around that word saying people are crazy. Okay, and not saying that people have been calling me crazy, but trying to train me like I'm crazy. And that's the same thing. Okay, but then again, we can acknowledge that sometimes like behavior can be like, whoa, like, should you have done that? Or like, is this normal for you? Like, somebody check her, because I don't know if something's off. Check her. This guy. Anyways, something's off. Check her. So yeah, I think we shouldn't go around calling people such words. Okay, don't go around calling people crazy. Just let them know that, you know, I don't think that that's what most people would do in this situation. And then they'll tell you, okay, so this is why I chose to do it still. This is why I chose to move this way or do this thing. Like, maybe I wear green every single day because it just brings out my eyes. okay? It brings out my eyes, and I just like making sure that my eyes pop because it makes me feel amazing. And then you can just come to your friend and be like, okay, my friend, here are the other colors that will make your eyes pop. These colors will make your eyes pop, okay? You don't need to wear green every day. So I'm not gonna talk about some of the reasons why I was proclaimed or seemed to start going down the path of the person who has lost touch of this reality or space, but it has to do with my faith. And I've been, I think, clear enough that I want to keep this platform inclusive. So we try to avoid such topics but I, as a person of faith, I cannot hide what my faith is. Like, that's not it. We don't do that out here. We don't do that here. But I don't want it to be like, you can't connect with me because I'm a person of faith. Y'all, connect with me. Connect with me. I'm trying to connect with you. I'm trying to connect with you. You trying to connect with me. Let's connect. Let's connect, okay? That's what we're doing, okay? So, over here, we don't use that word. We don't use that word, okay? And I'm gonna be okay. Oh, I already said that. I'm gonna be okay with having a short video, because if we film something and post, that's a win for us. That's a win for us. Maybe this was just a rant video, because lately, y'all, go check out my TikTok. Lately, y'all, I've been posting on my TikTok more like short clips of my rants and stuff, and it's sort of turned into a rant because I needed a way to get back on track with filming. So tell me why my dad is somehow gardening right next to my window right now. So just happens to be gardening right now, or doing what he's doing right now next to my window. Seems like he's playing with the water. Anyways, if you can hear that, sorry y'all, sorry. Anyways, my experience being crazy, y'all, was not fun. I actually need a minute to think about this. Anyways, I didn't actually think about it, I just nodded my head. It was not fun because I'm grasping onto anything to make sure that I'm still feeling real, which again to me seems redundant, because what is real? Like, buddy, are you sure you're real? Like, let's be real. If I had to go into your closet and check out everything you got in there, are you gonna tell me you're completely sane? Are you gonna tell me you're completely sane? Are you gonna tell me you don't got no skeletons in your closet? That's what I thought. That's what I thought, okay? So when I say clinging, I was clinging, because if I tell you this is what happened, this happened and this happened and that happened, and you tell me no, you is gaslighting me. You is gaslighting me. Do you know you're gaslighting me? And this is not so that it goes on some rampage of people saying like, she's promoting craziness on the street. She's saying that everybody can just walk around and be crazy. Excuse me. Go watch episode, is it 3? It's either 3 or 4, guys. I need to rewatch the episodes, okay? I'm sorry. At episode 3 or 4, where I'm talking about you can't just go around acting crazy and thinking that everyone should just respond to that craziness. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, please don't belittle the person's experience. Don't belittle their experience, because you have no idea how much they're going through. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know why they're going through it, especially if you didn't ask. If you didn't ask the depth of their pain, if you're not curious, and if you're just there to put judgment and have a judgment about that person, please walk away. We don't need you here. We don't need you here. If you're here to judge, bye-bye. We don't judge over here, okay? We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't like that. We don't do that, okay? So you don't know, unless you want to know, unless you're actually trying to know and be for real and just like, you know what, like I care about what's going on with you. Like, I care that you're hurting. I care that you're feeling all of this pain. I care that you're not happy right now, even if it's over a nail being broken. If my nail broke and I'm crying about it, if you my friend, listen, if I do it every day, okay, hold on, like slow down. Like, do you really have to do it every day? Do you really have to do it every day? Not necessarily. No, okay? Not necessarily. Like, you don't have to talk about how you're feeling about the little things every single day. No, it's not necessary. But it don't mean you don't listen. Like, damn, like you really couldn't just listen to me like rant? Like, for real. Don't get me wrong, I'm ranting here because I haven't been ranting that much to people in general. Hey, That's my cross to bear, okay? If I'm being a little isolator, if I'm being a little loner, well, sorry. I'm sorry. That's just where life led me, okay? That's where life led me, where I just had to be alone for a little bit, figure myself out, because there was too much in my mind, too much going on, and it wasn't working. Something wasn't working, and a new plan needed to be made. And it was made. It was made. It was definitely made. Now, let me tell you, because I'm about to wrap out this video. It was quick. It was not that long, but I like it. Because long, short, whatever, maybe this is more of a vlog, because I didn't even mention what episode this is. So maybe this is not an episode. Maybe this is just a, hey, what's up, pop out video. Like, I'm just popping out, coming back after being asleep kind of vibes. So maybe that's what we're going for. So let me tell you, I decided starting today that we finna be crazy, because for what I want to do, y'all, I told you I want to do this, and I'm coming back. You see me here. I keep saying I'm gonna be consistent, I'm not consistent, but I still come back. I still come back. That means I want to be here. I want to do this, and I want to be what I say I want to be. Like, there's no definition of how this is gonna end up except for the definition that I gave this and God and my savior. Sorry I had to mention him. Sorry I had to mention him, but and him, okay, and him. So we finna get there. I decided I'm gonna be crazy, and with that means that there's a little bit of delusion in there, a little bit of like, okay, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Is this a good idea? Is this not a good idea? Are you feeling okay today? Are you not feeling okay today? Maybe you need a break, maybe you don't need a break, maybe you need to work harder, maybe you need to push harder. We will see. We will see. Wherever the road leads, that's where we will end up. Okay? If you get it, you get it. If you get it, you don't get it. If you don't get it, I'm sorry. You will get it. If you want to stick around, you'll get it. I promise you, you will. Okay, I know. Actually, let me not make a false promise, because, like, I don't know you. So, I can't say that you will get it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I didn't say too much, but I think this is just a pop-up video, and I think it's just more about getting my swag back, getting my groove back, being okay with being in front of the camera and kind of just popping out of myself a little bit, y'all, because you do not know how much I needed this. You did not know how much I needed this, but the decision is crazy is the way, crazy is the vibe, and I claim it. It's mine, okay? It's mine. I don't like it, but it's mine, okay? Because what we finna do, we finna pop out, we finna work hard, we finna push through, and hopefully y'all see this video sooner rather than later. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.